So typically when you join a network marketing opportunity, you are told to make a list of everyone you know, from your family members, your friends, your next door neighbors even. And from there, your goal is to, of course, share with them your product and your business to as many people as you can to try and get them to join what you have to offer, either to buy into whatever it is you have or to join your business. Now, let's face it, most people just do not have it in them to convince someone else into buying something. I mean, I know in my case, I was absolutely terrible when it came to actually prospecting one-on-one and, getting someone to actually want to, enroll in my company with me. I just was not good at that whatsoever. But what if I told you that there was a way where you could grow your network marketing business without having to chase or convince anyone? What if I said that there was a way where you could actually take your business online and start having the right prospects actually come to you? Well, the good news is that there is actually a way using attraction marketing. Now, what is attraction marketing? Well, before I really get into the topic, if you are tuning into this live, be sure to let me know who you are and where you are watching from. And if you happen to be catching this on a replay, be sure to put a hashtag replay down in the comments. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get right into things. Attraction marketing is where you position yourself as an expert in your niche so that your ideal prospects are naturally drawn to you. They want to work with you as opposed to everyone else. To give you a general idea, it is where you focus on building your personal brand, branding yourself, which that in and of itself is very important nowadays, and by generating curiosity through the value that you provide, which is typically content that you put on there, either in terms of written, audio, or video. And by doing this, those who are looking for what you have to offer will be much more interested in actually wanting to work with you as opposed to everyone else. Because if you are going out there and you are providing answers to questions that people are looking for, then if you are going out there and you are providing those answers, people are generally going to be more drawn to you. So if you are currently going through lots of rejection and you absolutely hate prospecting one-on-one, then I want to share with you my story as to how I started using attraction marketing in my business and the difference that it's made and why you might want to start using attraction marketing in your business as well. So anyways, I initially got started in network marketing around November of 2017. So this is a little over a year ago. I initially got involved in a business opportunity, and basically, right from the start, I was told to, do these certain things. I was told to, start meeting with new people that I had not spoken to prior. And, it was very, in my experience doing it, I didn't feel good doing it. It felt really weird, and I faced lots of rejection. And, in the beginning, I tried to remain, fairly optimistic about it. I tried to really, be as consistent as I could. But as I continued going along and getting lots more rejection, after a few months of doing this, I just realized, what? It just became so exhausting. And, it got to a point where I just didn't really have it in me to speak with anyone else. And, oftentimes, this was mostly, through social media that I would, reach out to new people. And what I personally found was that I was, for one, getting lots of rejection. I was getting lots of people that, they didn't feel that I was genuine. They felt like I was just being too pushy. And I myself didn't really enjoy the process. So after a while, I just, it got to a point where it just became too much for me. And, oftentimes, when I was first starting out, I would be messaging, anywhere from, 20 to 50 people daily. And I know that might sound like a crazy amount to be reaching out to that many people on a daily basis that I've never spoken to, but that was kind of, what I was initially told to do. I was going through a course, in the business that I was in, and it was explaining how to actually start, prospecting one-on-one. And, although I was doing everything I was told, and I was, I felt that I was really being consistent with it, I just wasn't able to get anyone to actually want to work with me, and I just couldn't really figure out what was wrong. So eventually it got to a point where I thought, you know what, I don't really feel like doing this anymore. And I was so close. I was this close to pretty much quitting the profession altogether. But then this is where it all changed. Around, I want to say August or September, sometime around there of 2018, I came across a training course that showed me how to start actually using attraction marketing in my business, where I'd be focusing more on building up my personal brand and actually putting out value out there, where people would actually be reaching out to me as opposed to me having to, go out and just rely on, convincing others to actually want to, join into what it is that I have to offer. Now this, for me, was a huge, it was definitely something that, really caught my interest right off the bat, because let's face it, if you got involved in any sort of business opportunity, it's likely because, you don't want to work a traditional 9-to-5 job. You don't want to be spending, lots of time, like online, and just, you don't want to feel like you are just, working at your business all the time as if it was a job, you know what I mean? And it's likely that, you want more free time. And that's definitely what I wanted, but I felt initially that when I first started doing this, it kind of just felt like another job. It just felt like a chore to me. So when I came across this, I knew that it was something that I definitely had to start learning. And the difference that this has made in my business is that rather than having to go out there and convince others into, buying whatever it is that I had to offer, is that now I started focusing on actually building out my personal brand, putting out valuable content, and now with using these strategies, I've learned how to actually start having people, actually be interested in what I have to offer and actually want to learn more about what it is that I have to do. So really, the benefit of using attraction marketing is where you are positioning yourself as an expert in your niche, so that, you are, putting out valuable content. And as you do this, as you get your message out there to the right people, when they see what it is that you have to offer, they're generally going to be much more interested in what you have to offer, because if you're going out there and providing answers to questions that people are looking for on a consistent basis, and you are giving value out there, then people are generally going to be much more drawn to you as opposed to anyone else that's just, spamming their links on social media, or, reaching out to people and just, trying to get them to buy into their next, opportunity, this, once in a lifetime opportunity, or we got the best product here, all that stuff. But, this strategy here is definitely something that I highly recommend you start learning more about, is using attraction marketing to build your business online. And the other thing what's great about this is that you really don't have to spend lots of time talking to, one person at a time and just trying to get them to join. But rather with this, you can actually put your message out there in front of an audience of people. You could speak to an audience of people rather than having to do the whole prospecting one-on-one. So that's really what attraction marketing is all about. And I definitely can recommend that if you are looking to build your network marketing business online and you want to eliminate rejection, then I definitely recommend that you start learning more about what attraction marketing is. So anyways, that's really the general idea of what attraction marketing is and how it's helped me with building my business. If you would like to learn more about attraction marketing and you want to start learning about how you could start implementing these strategies into your business, then I do have a free 10-day bootcamp you can get access to. I will have it linked somewhere below this video, either in the comments or either in the description. So if you want to go ahead and check that out there, and you want to learn more about what it is that about how you could start using attraction marketing in your business, then you are definitely more than welcome to check that out. Again, I will have it linked down there, so definitely be sure to check that out. It is completely free, and essentially that will talk about attraction marketing there. But anyways, that's really going to do it for today's live. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and take care.